Somewhere, there is a fountain flowing with hot apple cider. Hi, Annie! I have 3 main things I want to talk to you about this week, and they all kind of fall under the topic of what's going on in America. The first thing going on is that it is very cold in Virginia. It's been about 45 degrees every day, all week. On many of those days, it was constantly drizzling, which is why things like apple cider make me happy. We decided to go see Where the Wild Things Are, which was very, very good, but not at all a kid's movie, in my opinion. Spoiler alert. For example, there's a scene at the beginning of the movie where the little boy instigates a snowball fight with his older sister's friends. Basically, the older boys fight back, and it's all fun and games, and then they end up jumping on him and destroying his fort, and so, of course, the little boy starts crying, and they just leave. And it's just really harsh. I felt like that scene kind of reminded me of some of my, saddest memories that I had managed to forget from childhood. And the movie was amazing. It's well done, but I definitely don't think that I would take anyone younger than 13 to see it. I teared up at the end. It was a really good movie, but definitely some very, very serious themes. Last week we had the author Scott Russell Sanders on campus. In addition to having written a number of short stories and I believe other books, his latest work is The Conservationist Manifesto. So in addition to being here as part of the Writers Series, he was also here as part of the Environmental Forum. I actually really liked a lot of the things he had to say. One of the things he talked about was that as humans born in today's day and age, we inherit this wealth of knowledge and resources and wonderful things just by being born today. For example, because I was born in the 20th century, I get to know what gravity is. And one of the things he proposed was that as humans inheriting this wealth, we should spend our lives contributing to that wealth for future generations rather than consuming it and not giving anything in return. And in the line of contributing to the wealth of our earth rather than simply consuming it, he proposed that we should pay more attention to the things that our local habitat has to offer. He was very against the thought that many locations in America look exactly like every other location. I disagree. I think Lynchburg looks very different from every other place in America, and here's an example of how. I really like the local coffee place next to the ice cream shop, and I love that I can buy local books. Plus, this guy Michael sells some great arts and crafts, and if I want anything with real Virginia cotton, I know just where to go. The local food is fantastic. It is so fantastic they serve it at the local market. And the market is great because you can buy all kinds of other things there. Who can say that America isn't unique? Not me. In fact, I really think this country embraces the local landscape. Annie, I know we haven't done any challenges yet, and I have to say, I feel like our project is lacking without challenges. So I have one for you. Emily and I would like you to stand on London Bridge and film yourself singing London Bridge. That's it. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. You get bonus points if you do it with a British accent. I have a side feature for you this week. Emily is going to tell you how she feels about the balloon boy situation that went on this week.
My reaction? Yeah. Then you'll really understand.
I hope you've heard about the balloon boy thing, because it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, so that is all for this week in America. I hope things are going great in London, and I will see you next week. DFTBA. Oh, look, there's bloopers again. Family, don't turn off the light when I'm finally figuring out what I'm gonna say, computer. How? But I didn't write anything that I, want to say about Where the Wild Things Are.
Just be like, and number 2, Where the Wild Things Are. Number 3.
Older male boys, male boys. I'm Vicki, and I know nothing about environmentalism, but I still thought this guy was really cool. The solar system. I was about to say the galaxy, and then I was like, no, she just said it's not the center of the galaxy. Shit. I don't know anything about science. I didn't inherit shit. I'm so excited. Mmm.